All right, so this is just a quick video how I do these little bead egg-sucking leeches. So I don't have any, the beads I have do not fit onto the hooks, and I'm not gonna I don't like melting them and sliding them on. Like, I hate that stuff, and these are hard beads. So what I'll do, and it's a little goofy, but it works, is I have this looping tool that I got from a craft store or whatever, and it's for jewelry, and this is piano wire, it's music wire or spring wire, whatever you want to call it, but it's like hobby wire. You can get it at a Hobby Lobby, Ace hardware store, whatever, but they sell it. And I like the 0.08 millimeter or 0.032 inch thickness. I think that's a nice size. That's stout enough without being too heavy for this looper, which only works with a certain size gauge of wire. So what I'll do is I make it, so I put it in there like you're gonna snip it and loop it. Here, hold on, let me hold this upside down. So you do it like that, you put it in the loop tool, and then you get to just about where it starts to bend, and then I'll take the long edge and I'll loop it, or I'll bend it, okay? So then I pull that out of the looping tool, all right? And then I insert it in the same way, but so that it won't get crimped. I don't know, let's see here, let me make sure you can see that. So it's out, the part that would normally get snipped off is right there, and so you can still make the loop. And so what I do is try and push it down so that both edges are flat, right? And then make the loop and keep the wires together, right? And they're gonna splay out a little bit, and then I'll flip it over, do it the other way, and kind of bend it all back so it all points straight out, okay? And you're left with something like this, right? So I'll loop. See, sorry, this is small, but it's like right in there. And then I'll take my bead of choice. So let's see here, I've got tons of different beads here. The one I'm gonna do right now is just another orange one. So I get this, like, you know, shimmery, metallic looking bead. And then I'll take it and put it on the end of the wire and put it down here and make sure it fits over both. And sometimes you have to do it where it's only one piece of wire fits through, and so you can just like snip it or tie it or finish this off like you would a inline spinner, if you know how to do that. If not, I can show you how to do that later. But so you get it here, then I take some snippers, snip my wire flush the other end, okay? And now this is the part that's goofy, is I'll take my hook. So this is a size 6 Hannock streamer hook. You can use, I mean, this method, you can do whatever you want because you're making the loop eye. And so you could, like, let's see here. You could cut this off, but what I've been doing is running a piece of mono through here, and then through the eye, and then wrapping that around, so for extra security, just because I know people will probably see this and be like, what the hell is that? It's gonna pull right off. But anyways, so let's get our thread started. Oh wait, that's right. So that's how I attach the bead. I already have one attached to the hook that's been sitting, and the super glue should be dry, so let me get that out of there. So this is what it looks like before. As you can see, it's pretty sturdy. I mean, it's not going anywhere. You can pull. So I think it should hold up to a fish. But then I'll use some black thread for this, right? So okay. So I've got my black thread ready to start this black leech, so I'll start it back here. Rabbit strip ready to go wherever it is. There's one. All right, wrap to the bend of the hook. It's gonna be a bigger leech, I guess. So I would normally use a smaller hook, but just to show the goods, do this. So, got my rabbit strip where I want it. wrap ski. 2. Okay. That's nice and tight. Come back. This is how I wrap mine. Everybody's different. It's all personal. It's all copacetic. And so. Just get a nice black thread base. All right, we'll come up to here. You can see it's not really a huge issue wrapping over that eye. At least it hasn't been for me. So then, we wrap. Just pretty easy wrap job here. Okay, so I'll get to about here because I'm going to add a collar. And so somebody mentioned wanting to see a purple version of this. And I do have purple rapid strips, but I don't like using them for full like wraps like this unless I have to. So then what I'll do is I will make a dubbing loop. Now I'll get my dubbing spinner that still has a bunch of shit on it. And then I will get my wax. And then I have made a very fancy, very high-tech rabbit strip holder for this exact reason. And oh, look at that, the perfect amount of purple left. So I get this jammed in there. And you know what? We'll add a little black too, just to make it look nice and full. So, and because I'm a little extra, I've got some purple, laser dub, crystal flash, whatever you want to call it. I think this is laser dub technically. I don't know. It's some knockoff version. So I throw that up in there, try and spread it. All right, and then I actually forgot to get the zonker strip prepped. So I'm gonna get my dubbing loop tool. Okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice for me. All right, so we'll put it, lay it over our laser dub. Pinch it in the loop. Wax really does help here. Uh-oh, our loop opened. Here, moved. So let's, haha, that's money. Okay, here we go. Get rid of the old spin. Brush that out in a minute here. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be a good one. All right, another reason I like to use GSP is because you can go hard on your dubbing loops and pull hard. Okay, got that brushed out. Two. Three. I like to finish it like that. Probably should have used more rabbit fur, but that's okay for this demonstration. This is where you stick yourself 14 times with a hook while you get your collar just how you want it. Alrighty then. So normally I wouldn't use a downturned eye, but I don't think you can actually even tell in this fly. Here's mine. Alright. Snip the excess. Okay, slight issue. I don't know what just, I think I pulled, I pulled my, I undid my whip finish. That's what I'm trying to say. So maybe I'll do this. Oh yeah, that's it right there. All right, takes a little work. Takes a little work to get exactly where we want it. We hit it with the old 1-2. I am actually a moron, just in case anyone was wondering. Let's sit for a second, give it another 1-2 puncheroo. And would you look at that? Have yourself a nice egg sucking leech. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, that's birdie. That's birdie right there. There. All right, there we have it. That's my leech. Whoops, I missed. I didn't even do a cool. And you know, the nice thing about this too is they're pretty light. I mean, you can definitely add weight to them with, you know, wraps of lead-free wire. But this is like a nice little, this will work for trout just fine. Add it to a sink tip or something. Oh yeah, that's money. Good colors. Okay, bye.